Hands up if you have this year shouted, "Hey Siri, hey Cortana, hey Alexa," if you have asked your Sky remote to find the latest episode of Prodigal Son, like I have, then you have been using voice technology. Voice technology is not as searchable as text, and Google is now having to redevelop its algorithm to better understand how to find those sites and those search queries that people are asking it for. In order to do that, it will be using long tail keywords. If you have not added long tail keywords to your strategy, you are not going to be found in voice search. And voice search is going to become such an increasing part of the whole SEO algorithm. Businesses that have invested in this are already seeing a huge uptake, and given that we've now 55% of households are using smart speakers, that will only increase. So if you're not adding long tail keywords to your keyword strategy, you are going to fall behind in the search. Everybody that I know has a voice search capability of some kind. The younger generations are using this to great effect, but surprisingly, so are the older generations who find the accessibility opportunities around this huge, which means that this is only going to grow. If it grows, you need to be prepared for it. You need to factor it into your strategy. To do that, you need to make sure that your keyword strategy includes long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are what Google will be using to help shape their voice search strategy. And for you to capitalize on that, you really need to think harder about how you ask and how you search. So for instance, if you're searching online for car valeting, you're likely to type into Google, car valeting Aberdeen, and Google will give you a list of geographically targeted results based on their search ranking. If you're doing it by voice, you're much more likely to shout, "Hey Alexa, where's the nearest garage that can service my car?" Or "How can I get my car serviced in Aberdeen?" Or "Where can I get my car serviced in Aberdeen?" They will be much longer, more conversational phrases. The terminology, the phraseology, and the how you lay those words out in your keyword strategy are going to become increasingly important. So if you want to remain competitive, make sure you've got a long tail keywords factored into your keyword strategy to ensure you'll be included. One last thing, voice search will not become a standalone thing. You're not going to be able to create specific pages that can only be found by voice search. They will need to be incorporated into your overall SEO strategy. Google is not going to rank higher for pages that are only optimized for voice or only optimized for search. You're going to have to make sure that it's a holistic strategy that encompasses everything that Google needs to know. You could actually, and my understanding at this time is that could actually work against you. So make sure that you're not splitting your strategy. Make it holistic, make it foolproof, make it future-proof by adding those long-tail keyword strategy in and starting to imagine all your products and how they can be delivered by voice and also off of screen. A lot of these voice searches are off screen, so the results need to be able to be translated to audio in some function, which might mean that you need to put transcripts in, or you need to make sure that your product can be read aloud or in some way conveyed in a non-visual way wherever that is possible. So, top tip for 2021, evolve your keyword strategy and you will find yourself much more competitive than you are today. If you don't, you will fall behind.